Hello YouTube. People who try to kill themselves fail to realise two things. First of all, everything in nature is composed of energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. Therefore, you cannot kill yourself. It's impossible to do so. All you can do is destroy the outer covering. That's all you can destroy. Second, to believe that two people in a relationship can kill themselves and be together is absolute bullshit. Because if both people killed themselves, let me sit up. If both people killed themselves, all that would happen is that both of those souls would be in a very angry, very sad, very depressing state for a long time, because the energy you leave your body with is the energy that you're going to take over to the astral world. So unless you're happy and peaceful at the moment of death, then you're not going to be happy in the astral world. That's why a lot of teachers in the East especially teach that the mind needs to be brought home before death, or the mind needs to find peace before death, because the only thing that happens in a kind of Romeo and Juliet kind of death is that both of those people will both experience great sadness, great pain, great anxiety, not just today, but maybe for hundreds of years to come. Who knows how long that soul will have to suffer for trying to kill itself. You can't kill yourself. All souls belong to God. All souls are God. All souls are part of God, and that which is God cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be destroyed. Therefore, whatever you think you can do, all that you will do is prolong your own suffering. If you want to be free of suffering, the best way is to clarify the mind, make the mind peaceful. However you do that, if you don't believe in religion, that's fine. But find a way to be happy, whether it's work, whether it's pleasure, whatever it is, go for it. But suicide is the worst thing. Suicide is the worst thing you can do. From a soul point of view, there is nothing worse that you can do. The soul cannot be destroyed. It is a part of God. It is energy. You can't destroy energy. Energy has been around forever and will remain around forever. Energy just goes from one body to the next body to the next body to experience life in that body. Whether it's here, whether it's in a different country, whether it's on a different planet, energy wants to express itself outwardly, and therefore life is in a physical body. If there was no desire, then that soul would remain with God in eternal bliss, in eternal joy, in eternal tranquility. As long as that soul has desires, then that soul will continue to reincarnate in another body, in a different body, in another place, in another town, in another city, in another village, in a different country, on a different planet. Whatever the soul wants to experience, God, the originator, will find a way for that soul to experience. That is why they say that God is the most magnificent, because she always finds a way of fulfilling your desires. Even if it's not now, it will be in some later life or some future life. There is always a way. There is always a way. There's no such thing as impossible. The word impossible doesn't exist with God. The laws that govern the physical world don't govern the divine world. The physical world says, seeing is believing. The divine world works backwards. Believing is seeing in the divine world. in the divine world, in the spiritual, on the spiritual plane, believing is seeing. Whatever you believe will be manifest in the physical world. Whatever you believe in your heart center, that is where the spiritual plane is, the heart center. Therefore, whatever you believe deep in your heart is what will be expressed on the screen of space outside in the world. That is what will be expressed outside in the world. What you believe in your heart. I hope that clarifies any questions that seekers of the tree of knowledge wish to discover. Konnichiwa.